Hello, welcome back to another episode of the vlog. So today, y'all, I am so excited because we are starting all things Christmas. So as soon as Halloween is over for me, I begin the Christmas decorating process, primarily because it takes me a long time to decorate, which you will see a prime example of today. So in today's vlog, we're going to be tackling setting the foundation for the outside areas. So we're going to do some work around the front door. I've got some decisions to make on the back patio. So I'm going to share that process with you as well and kind of solicit some of your feedback. And then once the foundational pieces are set, it'll kind of dictate what I'm going to do with the rest of the area. So today's vlog is going to be super fun, super exciting. This is my most favorite time of the year. And I'm excited to take you along on the journey with me. So before we hop into today's video though, before we head outside, I also want to give you kind of like an update for how we operate during the holiday season. So last year we weren't able to do it. We were just getting started with the channel and we were in the middle of a move. But now that we've gotten all moved in, every year around this time, I like to create what's called gift guides. And these gift guides are for you guys to be able to find sales, deals, and gift ideas for the holidays that you can download or check out on the blog for things that I've been sharing throughout the year. So as a content creator, and especially decorating this house, I've run across a whole lot of stuff. So this is the time of year where I kind of like to do a roundup of everything that I've done, put it all in one spot, identify if there's any opportunities for any cost savings and stuff like that, so I can pass those savings along to you guys. I work with some really great brands where we're able to do some stuff and get you shopping and saving some coins for the holidays. So I've started the gift guide. The gift guide usually starts in the kitchen because that's the most fun place to be. There's about 10 items on the blog right now, but I am working on that gift guide every day until the 11th of November. That is when it will be finalized, and that's when the downloadable guide will be available for you to go get access to and shop at your leisure. If you head over to the blog and you sign up for the wait list, I can just shoot it right to you when it's ready. But you also want to be on the email list because that is my way of communicating when like the flash sales and stuff like that come out. So I think it's a really cool and it's really fun. Every day I kind of look on and I do some shopping and I communicate with you guys and let you know what I find. So that's over on the blog right now. The link for the blog is down below. So if you want to check it out, feel free to do so. One of the first deals I want to share with you, and then we're going to go outside. And I need to share this today because the sale is only good through the end of the day. So if you follow me on Instagram, you saw yesterday where I posted and I talked about Caraway Homes early access sale. And their early access sale is pretty much where you get to go shopping on the site and save 20% on your full order. You don't need a code, and you get to do so before they release the sale to the public. So that's why I always encourage you guys to follow me on Instagram, because usually when I get information about those, Instagram is the easiest place for me to share it, which is also why I'm starting to have you guys to get on the list, because I can communicate quickly in that manner as well. So I've got caraway pots in my house. I just ordered a new teapot. She's here and I'm playing with her. I actually used it this morning and my husband absolutely loves it. I was trying to drink some tea while I was decorating, but a bug got in it. So as soon as the whistle blows, I'm gonna go and fix me another glass of tea while y'all watching the rest of the video. But you wanna go ahead and check them out if you've been eyeballing them. I've got a couple of things on the wish list that you'll see show up and pop up on the gift guide. One in particular is the bakeware. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it this month. I probably need to go ahead and get it. I might go ahead and shop the early access sale myself because I've got my eye on these baking, this bakeware set that they have. And I do a lot of baking around this time of year, so I probably need to go ahead and grab it. So if you've been eyeing caraway for a little while, pot sets, teapots, bakeware. They've got food storage that they just released. Now's the time for you to go shop. Their early access sale, it releases to the public tomorrow. You know what happens when things release to the public, things sell out. So I would encourage you to go ahead on, get your credit cards out and go shop. If you can't afford to do it now, don't worry. They're on the gift guide over on the blog. Just go to the blog, download the gift guide, and I'll be sure to keep you in the loop with the sales as they come up. But I will tell you that I haven't been informed that this is probably going to be the biggest sale of the season. So you probably want to do it now versus later. But that's enough of me rambling, y'all. Let's hop into today's video. All right, y'all, so let's get into this front door of it all, the front patio. So I have so much stuff that I went shopping for that I have been sifting through it, trying to figure out where it is all going to go. So I forgot to tell you in the intro that I'm going to go live Friday morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time because I got a lot of stuff on really good sales. So I'm going to share what I got, share the store, and share the sale, so that if you want to go shopping this weekend, you can. Even if you're one of those people that don't decorate until after Thanksgiving, ain't nothing wrong with saving a little bit of coins. So I want to go ahead and get that out to you. And the easiest way to do that is to go live on Friday. So that's what we will do. But until then, y'all see my tea in my hand? I got to put it down. And the minute I put it down, a fly flew in it. But until then, I am going to go ahead and start kind of setting stuff in place to see what I want to do up front. Basically what I do in the front yard is I kind of go for a more classic and fun environment up front. The kids really enjoy having like fun stuff in the front yard. So I try to keep it light, keep it fun. In the front, they play out there. They're just as excited about Christmas as I am. So when they're coming home from school and stuff like that, I love for them to be excited. Like Morgan came home today and she was so disappointed because she didn't get to help me decorate. But we have so much more to do. She'll get her time, I swear. So at the front door, I'm going to make a cluster of Christmas trees, not with heavy decor. It won't be as simple as like Charlie Brown, but it will be like Charlie Brown inspiration, if that makes sense. So I'll let you watch, and then when we get to what plants are at the front door, I'll hop back on and tell you what those are, because when I purchased them with the intent to use them for the Christmas holiday, but then to plant them in the ground after we are done with them. So keep watching as we start to bring all of this together. All right, so here at the front door, I am cleaning up some pots that were already existing. I am so disappointed in myself. I know these rotted, like I haven't watered these in a little while, and even with taking them out, they're still wet. There's no holes at the bottom of these planters, or if there are, they're compacted with dirt. And I completely ruined two really perfectly good plants, but I'll replace them after the season is over. But for right now, we're going to use them to plant our Christmas trees, because we're going to do a little Christmas tree trio at the front door. So the trees that I have, I've got 2 Norfolk pines, which are only hardy outside, meaning they can grow outside in zones 9 through 11. I'm in 8B. I am very tempted to plant her in the ground and try it anyway. From what I've read, they can't withstand temperatures less than like 35 degrees. I'm in Texas, y'all. It don't get that cold that often. So I'm inclined to put them in the ground and just cover them when the temperatures drop, just to see if I can get them to grow. They get to be like 100 feet tall. This would be some amazing privacy in the backyard, but I am kind of scared. Elsewise, I'm going to be also trying these mums. I'm usually not that good at keeping mums alive, but these were so pretty. And I see them in the neighborhood, so I wanted to give them a try. I love reds and pinks. That's the color like in the flower bed. So I was like, you know what? For $11, it's worth a try. I've been doing some research on how to keep them alive, so I'm going to see what I can do through the holiday season. So here I am just kind of putting stuff in place, seeing what's going to go where, and making sure that I like the placement so that when I clean up, I know where everything is going to go, and I can bring it back and start to decorate. All right, so I'm just cleaning off the patio, or the front porch rather. I'm just blowing all the dirt away. We had a lot of hay left over from Halloween, so I'm trying to get it as clean as it could be. I'm not doing deep cleans until after all of these holiday seasons and stuff are gone. I'm just doing enough to get it clean enough where it's not distracting from the holiday decor, but I'm just gonna give it a quick blow. That's all. We're going to start at the front door. Now I call myself going to put these wreaths up because, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but I only had like one wreath holder because we only had a single door at the last house, so I didn't feel like leaving and going anywhere. So I call myself going to use these command strips to put the wreaths up on the door, and yeah, that didn't go too well. So after the second fall, I kind of called it quits. I was like, hey, come here, Google. Tell me if Walmart got some wreath hangers out right now, because there's a Walmart literally 3 minutes away, because I'm not playing that game today. You'll see. Watch what I tell you. So once I got the command hooks up, I don't know what I call myself doing with this level, because it ain't long enough to tell me nothing. That's another reason why I just went ahead and got the over-the-door hooks from Walmart, because I'm playing games with myself thinking I can eyeball where these command strips are gonna go to make everything even. Now granted, I did a good job, like it was even, and you can't really tell because the camera is at an angle because of where it's sitting in the yard, but I did okay. But as soon as I put this wreath up here and start playing with it, trying to fluff it out and stuff, she came down. And you know, when I'm trying to decorate for Christmas, I really plays no games. I had no time for the BS. So when it hit the first time, I was like, oh, maybe the door just need cleaning. So I tried it again, and then it fell again, and I was like, you know what? Nope, not today. Not today. Watch, here it comes. I go being hopeful again with my hefty level. I thought maybe, oh, it was just me. Maybe I didn't push hard enough. Nope, that didn't work either. Watch.
Everybody smile while we decorate the tree.
Yep, there she goes. You're done. All right, Google. Here I come. Walmart. I'm on my way. Nobody got time to play these games. The command hook was uneven anyway. It was crooked. Now that I'm looking back at it, let me go ahead and go grab these over the door hangers so I can quit playing myself and thinking that I'm gonna stand out here for hours playing with these command strips. And nobody got time for that. So mission accomplished, we've made it back from Walmart, and the ADD in me will not let me start decorating again before I wipe these doors down. I noticed when I left that my doors had a little bit of dirt on them. Duh, we're outside. And I made it my point to clean the door down, even though I said I wasn't gonna do a deep clean when I came back because I couldn't hang them without getting them clean. So I'm just doing what I do. This is why it takes me so long to decorate, because I get distracted and I start looking at other stuff, and you know, it takes me hours to do what should take me to do in 5-10 minutes. But yeah, so door's clean. So now it's time to put these over the door wreath hangers in place. Now, I really like these wreath hangers from Walmart. They had a couple of options, but you know, because our doors are so tall, I didn't want my wreaths like flying up in the sky. So these particular wreath hangers are adjustable, and I just dropped them all the way down as low as they could go. That way my wreath set right where I wanted them to sit, and it was perfect. So I'm really glad that I actually did go to Walmart and grab these. The wreaths are secured to the door. I ain't got to try to eyeball if they're even or not. It's as easy as just hanging them on the hook, child. And they look really good. You'll see at the end. And voila, we're perfect. Now, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that I will be linking in Friday's video to everything that I am using for decoration. A lot of what you'll see is pre-existing, but a lot of what you see I did go shopping for. So there's a combination of quite a few. These particular nutcrackers I was going to put on the back door, but I could not find my 7-foot nutcrackers that I wanted. And I know Costco has some 6 or 7 feet when I've seen them like at Sam's and stuff like that, but I'm actually looking for the African-American nutcrackers that are tall like that. And every time I try to go find them and shop for them, they're sold out when I do find them. So today, these guys are gonna have to do. I have nothing, you know, I actually love these nutcrackers. They are white and silver, and the rest of everything outside is gold and red. So the only reason why they get to come to the front door is because their lips are red. So they kind of tie in, but they really would serve better like either in the house or on the back patio if I'm gonna do blue back there, because they'll fit the color scheme better. But I can make them work this season while I am shopping for the other really big ones that I'm looking for, because the red and the browns and those will actually go better with the color palettes that I do outside. Now, this outside decor is completely different than what we do on the inside, but for this year, these are gonna have to work.
Up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
All right, it's time to bring the trees back. So the goal that I'm going for is to create a very cozy entrance into the front door. So I do narrow down the front door because I like the warm hugging feeling that you kind of get when you're walking through. That does mean that only one person at a time can walk through. It's okay. But I just love the comfort that these trees bring at the front door. So I kind of cluster them together. So we've got two clusters. The cluster on the right of the screen is going to include the Norfolk pine, a mom, and then the rosemary bush that is there. And then the cluster that's on the left is going to be where the Leyland cypress, the Norfolk pine, and the other mom will live. And I just think this combination just makes a really soft look. There go my supervisor, y'all. He working and had to come outside and make sure I was doing some work. Anyways, I just like the cozy feel around Christmas time that these big evergreens bring. They're usually the only thing that's still green during the wintertime, right? So you get this really lush green feeling walking up towards the door. I just think it's fun. I think it's warm and I think it's cozy. So right now I know I have to lift them up in the pots because the pots are quite a bit bigger than what the plants are. So I'm trying to see if these leftover, hey, but yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. So I was actually able to find some leftover wood, from all these woodworking projects. That wood came in handy. I'm so glad I can get rid of it because I just cut some down to be able to fit in the pot so I could sit the plants on top of them. And I think that worked really well. They're just tall enough where they're kind of floating over the top of the planter, which gives me access to the bottom leaves. The bottom leaves still get light, so they can continue to grow, but it still gives me enough space to water them while they're in the pots as well. So I just put some leftover wood in all the pots until I could get them the height that I wanted them. And then once I have them the height that I want them, that's when I started to decorate. All right, so these yard signs I like to put in the flower beds and shine a little light on. So the guy that's going to be putting lights around the trim of the house will be here on next Monday. So I'll be able to show you what the outside lights look like next week. But I also have various touch points in the yards that are well lit as well. And one of those places is in the flower bed. So I usually just I've had these 3 Christmas signs for years. One of them is hanging on literally by a thread, so I think I'm gonna have to replace her this year. But generally I'll move around my yard lights to kind of spotlight the Christmas signs, so when you're driving by you can actually read them, which I think is really pretty. Just future plans, we kind of line the yard with lights. I have some stuff already that we put in the yard that lights up, but this year I want to make it really fun. The little girls really love the blow up stuff that goes in the yard, and we were at the store and they were begging for like these huge Santas. So I'm probably gonna do something cheesy like that. Morgan's down there while I'm doing this voiceover. She just lit up. I'm probably going to do something really cute like that in the yard since we have the space for it. Like I said, the front yard is all about the little kids. It's their kind of warm entrance into coming home after school around this time, and they love it just as much as I do. So we are considering, not making any promises, little girl, putting something that blows up and kind of has some fun out in the front yard. I just got to make sure that once the lights are up and the other lights are down and like the spotlights are on the house, because we do like the snowflakes and stuff, that we have enough space in the yard to actually accommodate it. So these really cute peppermint pillows I found from World Market. Ooh. I'll link to them on Friday's vlog when we go live, but I absolutely love them and I love the way they look when you drive by. Once everything is done, we'll do like a final look. Today, we'll do like a where we are today. But once everything is done, lights are up, wreaths are up, all that good stuff, trees are wrapped, we'll do a final look. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday.
All right. It's ornament time. Time to put some decorations on the tree. Now, when I purchased these trees from the Home Depot, they came with these little ornaments. I actually took those off. Even though they're red and white, I don't like them. So I took them off. We're not going to use those. We're going to put some ornaments, just kind of layering them in. This is not like full out Christmas tree decor type situation. This is just enough to sparkle when the sun hits it and for you to see it at night. I'm not even putting lights on the trees today. I'm just putting the foundation in place so I can make sure it's actually the direction that I want to go. So I'm just going to sprinkle in some ornaments and get everything all situated and ready for phase 2 next week when we start decking the place out. Now this Leyland cypress, I have named her Lily. And Lily is giving me a run for my money, honey. So Lily, when I purchased her from the store, and all of them were like this, and it could just be the phase of growth that it's in, the leaves kind of fold up. The branches fold up. They don't lay flat. Like Leyland cypresses get to be like 20 feet wide. So I'm sure if this was growing in the ground, the branches would be flat, but because they had to travel all that good stuff, they're kind of folded up. So it's not looking like what I want it to look like with the ornaments. So what I'm gonna do, and you'll see at the end, is I'm gonna take all the ornaments off and just put the garland on and see if I can encourage the weight from the garland to let the branches fall over the next couple of weeks and see if I can get her to open up. If not, then Lily ain't gonna have no clothes on. She ain't gonna have no jewelry on. She may just get some garland, or I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. I'm just not quite feeling the way the ornaments are falling in. It looks unorganized and unshoveled versus intentionally messy. So I don't know. Lily giving me a run for my money, but you know, we got time. That's why we start early. We got time. So here's a quick progress look at where we are. I call this the foundation of the Christmas decor because this kind of sets the tone for what's going to happen in the rest of the yard. As you can see, Lily ain't got no decoration on. We'll see how she goes over the next couple of weeks to see, and I'll figure her out. But here's an up-close look at the nutcrackers. We still have to get a doormat that's wide enough for the double doors. I just love these nutcrackers. Look at the bedazzle. Like, they really deserve to be on the inside. Outside is a little more classic, a little more traditional, but inside is where the glitter and the glam comes in. I've really got to find something to replace them, but for now, they can hang out at the front door. Look at them wreaths hanging up there all sturdy and stuff. Come on, Walmart, with the wreath hangers. Look at my cute little pillows. So yeah, that's where we are. And what are your thoughts? Let me know what you think down below. Are you decorating yet? Are you waiting till after the holidays? Let me know what you think.
Christmas is the time to set your mind and spirit free. Everybody smiling while we decorate.
All right, friends, so it looks like I might have told a little bitty fib because we're out of time for this week's video. And all we had time to do was the front. So we're gonna stop today's video because foundation wise, I think I have the staples in place, or like the standards in place, I should say. And we're just gonna continue to build off of that. So I'm really pleased with where we are right now. I just hope Lily gets her life together at the front door and those branches relax a little bit so I can put some ornaments on her. If not, maybe I'll flock her. Maybe I'll add a different type of garland. I don't know, but I really like the soft leaves that the Leyland cypress gives. And I totally intend to plant her after the Christmas season. So worst case scenario, I may just let her live and do her thing. And then once Christmas is over, we'll plant her on the side of the house where all the light is so that she can go big and strong and healthy. And we'll do something different at the door next year, but super excited to share the back patio with you guys. So what we might do is do a bonus episode on Sunday, maybe even Saturday. We just got a lot going on. So we'll be live Friday morning with the shopping haul because I gotta get those sales to you guys because I don't want you to miss them and I want you to be able to get what you want before all the people start shopping. Because y'all, while I was at the stores, like, people was coming in like, you taking all the stuff? I was like, no girl, I'm just trying to get here before you get it all. So I gotta get that out to you on Friday. I just, I don't want to confuse YouTube and have them thinking that I'm gonna be posting it often, but I do need to get the back patio out to you guys because I don't know, we'll figure out. If we don't do a bonus episode on Sunday, I'll weave it into next week's content. I just hate to hurry. Like, I hate to rush, but I'll figure out those details. But for now, we're gonna leave today's video as it is. Don't forget, if you've been eyeing Caraway home for a little bit, you got until midnight tonight to shop the early access sale. Just by using the link down in the description. If you're watching this video after the early access sale is done, you can still shop through that link. I'll come back and update whatever code or savings are going to be available to you guys. I'll do it down in the description and I'll do it over on the community tab. But that's it, guys. We're off to a good start. Y'all should see my living room. Like, I'm gonna show you a living room shot as we close the video. It is bananas. There is so much more to come, but for now we're done and I'm gonna go cook dinner for my family. Bye for now, friends.